Hey guys, in this module I'm going to show you how to use Moz, which is an SEO tool, to see the authority of websites you want to reach out to build links with, and in addition to that I'm going to show you how to install the Moz Bar, which will allow you with Chrome, in the Chrome extensions, you can add this to your Google Chrome browser in order to see what domain authorities websites have before you approach them to outreach for links, and to make sure that the right kind of website in terms of authority that you want to be linking to. So first of all, let's head over to moz.com. Now when you hit moz.com, you'll see this big yellow button here, and if you do click this button, I'm going to show you, it will ask you to sign up for the Pro trial in terms of creating a Moz Pro account, and it will ask you for billing information as well. Now this might put a lot of people off, so there's a little shortcut I'm going to show you to create a free Moz account that you don't need to put your billing information into. So I'm going to go back to their homepage and I'm going to click on login, and instead of logging in I'm going to click on create an account. So I'm going to put my email, display name and password in and create a new account. So I've done all the information. I'm going to click the create account button, and then you have to verify your email. So I'm going to go ahead and head over to my email account and verify that now as well. Then once you verify your account, you will see this screen, which is the Moz home screen, and congratulations, you've created a Moz account without doing their Pro tutorial and entering your card details. So now you have access to the free version of Moz, which is all we need for this version of the tutorial. So the next thing you want to do is install the Moz Bar Chrome extension. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to do that now. Okay, so next thing I mentioned was installing the Moz Bar. Now in order to do that, simply head over to your browser, and this is an easy way to do it instead of browsing around the Moz website, and type in Moz Bar, all in one word. Now when you go to the Google search results page, you'll see it there, and it's underneath the advert, which is the premium tool. Of course, Moz are going to try and sell you their products, which is nothing wrong with that. But head over to the free listing down below, and then you'll see a big yellow button that says download Moz Bar for free. Click on that button. It'll bring up your Chrome web store. So remember, this has to be in Google Chrome. And then all you need to do is click on add to Chrome, this big blue button here, and then add extension. And it's getting there, and there we go. The Moz Bar has now been added to Chrome. So you'll see in the top right corner, with all your other extensions in the extension area of Chrome, you'll see Moz is here as well, and you can click it to turn it on. The icon will turn blue. Turn it off, it will go grey again, and that's how you install the Moz Bar. Now the reason we've installed that is so we can see specifically what the domain authority of different websites actually is. So let's do an example. Let's head over to one of the most popular websites here in the UK. Let's go to bbc.co.uk. Now we're on bbc.co.uk, on the homepage of the BBC, a very highly authoritative website. You'd die to get a link like this in reality. I'm going to head over to the icon tray here where the Moz Bar appears, and I'm going to click it once. And the Moz Bar will pop up with a load of information. So you can see here at the top, the Moz Bar has been deployed. You'll see the Moz icon here, and you'll see a lot of details across the top. And these details are very important for your link building, because this will tell you how authoritative the website you're looking at is. So for example, this particular page has a page authority score of 84 out of 100, making it extremely authoritative as a page. More important than that, the domain authority, the domain of bbc.co.uk, has an authority of 96 out of 100. It's basically one of the most authoritative websites on the whole internet. It will also give you a lot of detail in terms of the backlink profile of the page, and by extension of the domain as well. So you'll see there are literally millions of links from thousands of root domains for the BBC's homepage. And in addition to that, you'll see there are multi-million links from multi-million domains to the domain itself. So across the whole of the BBC's domains, they're getting over 1.3 million links pointing to their domain, making it very authoritative, which makes sense because of course the BBC is a powerful resource. A lot of people will naturally link to it. They cover all things from news to sport, in fact everything. So that is why it's got such a high score. So getting a link from a website like this will be really good. And in addition to that, Moz has what's called a relative spam score. And as you'll see here, the BBC spam score is 1% out of 100. Now, a spam score is essentially looking at the backlink profile of the website and seeing how many links as a percentage are spammy based on the backlink profiles of those websites. So if you've got a lot of spammy websites, maybe pornography and gambling, a lot of websites that have been hacked or cloaked pointing towards the website, and a large percentage of links are from websites like that, then you're going to be in a position where your website is very spammy, and Moz can detect those kinds of links. So it's really important to check the spam score as well. So by all accounts, the BBC is a very good website to get links from. As you can see, of course, it's not very easy to get a link from the BBC, but let's check another random website. Let's check something else. Let's check a local business. I'm going to type in plumber in London. That's going to bring up a ton of local businesses. Now, let's not click the adverts and waste anyone's money. Let's go further down. And what you'll notice is every single search result, because the Moz Bar is enabled, will have the same data I mentioned to you within the search results directly. So you can see at a very quick glance who the biggest, most authoritative plumbers are in terms of their websites on Google. So you can see Pimlico Plumbers has a domain authority of 53 out of 100, which is really good. You go further down the page, in position 3, you'll see that myplumber.co.uk has a domain authority of 28. Again, not too bad at all. But this will give you a good indication of who are the biggest, most powerful in terms of authority websites there are in your niche. So when you start searching for your competitors, or for even potentially people you want to get links from, do it in this method, and you will see from here. Say, for example, I want to get links to my website and I'm in the plumbing niche. I need to start looking for people who are talking about plumbing and talking to plumbers who, of course, aren't my competitors but would be happy for me to potentially write an article or reach out to get a link. And this method will give you an indication if it's worthwhile or not. So as an example, what I'm going to do, I'm going to jump ahead to the page no one goes to, page 10 of the search results, just to see if there's any websites in here with very low authority. And there's one right here, plumbing and heating network.co.uk. In fact, no, it's just loaded, so that one isn't a good example. But let's go further down and see if there's any with a very low authority. So, for example, hackneyplumbers.co.uk. Domain authority is 22. Doesn't mean it's a good link to get. Doesn't mean it's not necessarily a good link to get, but it does mean that it's a lot lower authority than some of the other big players we saw further up. So this gives you an indication as to the authority of the different websites you want to get links from. Now, again, I'm going to mention this as I have done previously. Domain authority is a metric from Moz. Google determine who goes to the top of the search rankings and determine the value of links. But Google, of course, won't disclose their algorithm on how they judge links. So Moz is the next best thing we have. And as an index, don't take it as gospel. Just make sure you're using it as a general direction pushing or interest pushing of where you want to get links from. Don't think, oh, this website has a domain authority of 50, therefore it has to be good, because it might have a ton of spammy links. It might not be in any way related to your niche. They might have a lot of spammy content. They might have acquired those links in very unscrupulous ways. So you've got to make sure you do a bit of research as well on links, and that's another module in this course as well. So this is just the beginning. It's how to understand how to see which websites have high or low authority, and it's a good way to get started with prospecting for link building.